Noseologist.
Okay.
That's GNOSEologist. And then to make, I'm trying to make it quick, bro. But the third thing is I mailed you a couple DVDs. If you get a chance to look at them, I'm trying to say that I'm like an educator.
Okay.
I got a real
I haven't got any. Listen, I got to tell you, Rick, I haven't got any physical DVDs yet from anybody, so I'll be on the lookout for them. I obviously take everything that gets mailed to the P.O. box and hand it to me. I mean, somebody recently, and by the way, I thank you for the call. Somebody recently sent me When Will Jesus Pass the Pork Chops by George Carlin. Although I haven't read it, it's over on my desk right now. I think the same person sent me the Illuminati card game. And I did an entire show on the Illuminati card game, even though, again, it was only, I think, 50 or so cards, and there was many, many more. All right, let's jump to Zsa in New York. Zsa, you're on the line.
Hey, what's crack-a-lackin', Jason?
How you doing?
Good. First of all, I'm really feeling bad for you guys about that YouTube takedown. It's a real breach of our freedom of speech, and I believe that you guys were hitting very hard with that swine flu hoax. Mm-hmm. And you were hitting a lot of chords, and you were obviously coming up with some kind of you must have been speaking the truth somewhere along the lines. You must have hit on almost all the truths, and they couldn't deal with it, and it was getting way mainstream. And you know what? I hope more people get Prison Planet TV memberships because of this, and then eventually, you guys will get even bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're hoping the same thing, but at the same time, we are looking to try to challenge YouTube and Google, get our channels back, and then on top of that, maybe build a second-tier system with another video network so that they can't have a monopoly on this type of information.
Do it all. And what's going to happen is that anybody that you guys go to, you'll be blessing. I mean, it's your blessing to have InfoWars videos uploaded on a consistent basis, because that means their readership is going to go way up. So it's a win-win for you guys, because it obviously made you look like more truth than to all the haters and all the disbelievers that are always saying, bogus stuff, that you guys are in the, New World Order yourselves. It just goes and proves the case even stronger. And a lot of people are fighting for this on the underground, and a lot of other blog sites where, we're shooting it down. So it's giving you guys more power. But, I just wanted to say the other day, I had Greenpeace out my neighborhood. The first hot day,
mm-hmm.
It was swarming all over Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And my neighborhood in Fort Greene is the wrong place to be standing there screaming about global warming, because you have every beatnik, loudmouth rebel, that's laughing at them. And I stepped to them and I spoke to them, and I, right there, I had a crowd of my friends, giving them the whole 2-bit, what do you, why don't you try to get the chemtrails down? And I was talking to them about Al Gore, and they were saying, we have nothing to do with Al Gore. We're here, and we really believe in global warming, and we believe on the cap-and-trade system. But the cap-and-trade system is what Al Gore believes. So, I mean, everything about what's the deal about Greenpeace? Could do you have any kind of insight?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the co-founders of Greenpeace, and I thank you for the call, is featured in the BBC documentary, The Great Global Warming Swindle. And I guess he didn't enjoy what the other guy was all about. And he openly says, a lot of these people that are really involved in Greenpeace, they are simply trust fund kids that don't know what they want to do in life. They think they're doing the right thing, and they're ready to latch on to any other cause. And then scientists feel like their backs are up against the wall, because if they don't promote a certain scientific philosophy, then their funding is cut. And by the way, Rob Dew has now joined us. As I speak of the Illuminati cards, he walks in, and if we can get a camera on Rob, what did we just get, 4 or 5 more decks?
Yeah, I think we have the complete set now.
Do we have the complete set? Well, right now, as Zsa was talking about Al Gore, if you had the PrisonPlanet.tv, there's the Al Gore Illuminati card. Here is the cable TV. Here's the the charismatic leader cards. The phony anarchy cards.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Secrets man was not meant to know. Folks, we're going to have to do just a whole nother episode tomorrow on this. I'll go through all these other cards, pick out a bunch more on top of the ones that we did beforehand. We got to get Steve Jackson in here, don't we?
Totally. Yeah.
I mean, here's the Hussein card. This stuff is just wild, folks. And, the New World Order Illuminati cards are just, they're beyond prophetic. Yeah, is there some goofy stuff in there? Sure, there's some goofy stuff in there. But then again, a lot of these elite people believe in a lot of this goofy stuff, and it's hard for me to even report on because people are like, what are you talking about? Here's the United Nations card right there. United Nations, big time. The Voodanistas. Again, black magic. Hey, I wish they didn't believe in black magic, my man. All right, let's go to Papillon in Nebraska. Papillon, you're on the air.
Hey, Jason. I know you're doing well. I'm doing well. I wish people stop wasting our time asking and all that all the time. Anyway, real quick, I sent Aaron and Rob D a couple of different emails. One, I have a YouTube account that you guys are welcome to use. It's not a director's account, limited 10-minute clips, but I sent them my log-on name and password if you guys want to double up on your uploads and, just get one more outlet out there. Also, I sent a reminder, and Alex had it on his show. A caller called in, I believe he was a pastor, mentioned the word warning is an acronym, and it'd be great to go on T-shirts. Warning, we are really now in Nazi Germany.
I think we're beyond Nazi Germany because Nazi Germany didn't have any kind of technology that was even dreamt of that we have and put into place. I mean, when they say that the United Kingdom and the United States are number 5 and 6 in surveillance and infrastructure for a big brother police state, I have to disagree. They're number 1 and 2. Again, if we were talking about human rights, then yeah, maybe China and North Korea would be number 2, but I don't think they have the infrastructure the United States does. I mean, I'm looking at these cards, man, and like, for instance, this one right here is War Gamers. And it's got this guy, and he's got the little thing. I mean, how many times do we really try to emphasize the importance of these think tanks and war games? I mean, this is, man, I got to put these down while I'm talking to you. What else you got for me, Papillon? Go ahead.
Another thing, I have been handing out Obama Deception and Endgame and Terror Storm and, Loose Change. And a coworker is, he's a Scientologist, and he's seen the Obama Deception, and he sent it to some other people he knows in California, and he was asking me about other stuff, so I gave him a copy of Endgame. I guess he's traveling out to California this weekend, and he's going to pass that on. So we've got...
Well, that's good, man. I mean, again, I wish someone from Arizona would call in so we could see how, it went today while Obama was at ASU after the... I think they gave out, by the time he was on my show the day before yesterday on Monday, they had given out 8,000. They had like 5,000 more DVDs to give out. It is a true way to awaken people who have no idea about this information.
I would love to see video of people holding up those DVDs in the crowd while, I'm sure they're going to search people and aren't going to let anything like that in, but it would be great to have Obama himself handed a copy by a student.
Yes, it would. Or maybe try to get him to sign it. That would be even better. That would be as good as when I believe it was, who was it? It was Luke Rudowski walking up to David Rockefeller and trying to get him to sign his autobiography in which he admits that he is part of a secret cabal to bring in global governance and a one world order. Oh, but it doesn't exist, Jason. He only writes about it in his memoirs. We'll go to Ronald, Anthony, Jake, and more on the other side. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas, PrisonPlanet.tv, Infowars.com.